Hello. Yes. Okay, this is my first video. Okay. Hello. I am Firfilo Chaba. You can call me Fifi. And this is gonna be my first YouTube video that I upload. I started a YouTube account with the intent to put videos up. As soon as I got my camera, which I'm using now, which was last year, saying yes, I'm gonna put videos, I'm gonna be cool, I'm gonna put up vlogs, I'm gonna be weird and quirky and everyone's gonna love me. And then more than a year later, I'm still here, no video. I've done videos, I've had made videos on this camera, never uploaded them. So yeah, that's been a problem in starting my YouTube channel. So I am Flo Chaba. I haven't thought of a name yet. I'm sorry, okay, you're gonna have to deal with me for a little while, maybe a few videos of looking right next to you, which is where the screen is, checking if I'm still in view. So yeah, basically why I'm actually starting it now is because I have been partially, I don't want to say diagnosed because that's bad, because that means you're thinking, oh shit, she's got problems. Okay, well, let's just say this. Start again. I have social anxiety. Yes, that is true. And I'm starting this with the focus of sort of dealing with it personally, having maybe a sort of personal diary of how I'm gonna deal with the steps I'm gonna take, so they're recorded and set in stone of how I'm gonna go through this and be able to move past my social anxiety. So what I'll talk about first, I have a few sites and I'll talk about those of how I'm going to deal with it, but first let me talk about my social anxiety. I mean, okay. I remember when I was thinking, okay, last night in my bed, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start my channel about this. And I had all these ideas, and you know, and I've always known why, like, people write their stuff down so they can remember it and be able to speak fluently. But I was in bed, my lights were off, I was lying down ready for, you know, life and stuff, like ready for sleep. And then the great idea popped in my head, and I was like, I'm not turning on these lights, sorry. So this idea, but it just stuck in my head. And now it's afternoon, I should have maybe written it in the morning or something. No, that's not Fifi. She doesn't write stuff down, she just goes along, and if she forgets, she forgets. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm a bit weird, just a little bit. Okay, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg, Midrand. Johannesburg, Midrand. Okay, sorry, that was my American accent. So yeah, my social anxiety, you know what, you put up these defense mechanisms where I think I've been able to cover it. And you know, when they talk about social anxiety, they definitely talk about how you actually, when it's stepped from beyond being shy, it's about you physically avoiding situations, like avoiding social situations, and you know, maybe missing presentations, not getting marks for a speech that you could do, that you probably wrote down beautifully, but you can't stand up, and you'll actually rather get naught than do that speech and sort of do those presentations and stuff like that. So I mean, okay, mine is a little bit milder or a little unique, and I should go get some professional help, but you know why I won't? Because it costs money. And I'm currently studying psychology. Well, I'm doing a BA, Bachelor of Arts it's called, or Bachelor of Social Science, and my majoring in psychology, so that's fine. I'm kind of, the book is telling me my textbook is telling me what isn't involved, kind of like a sort of very shallow level. That's why I had to go do additional research. So yeah, so what I wanted to say was that the way I realized, like, it just sort of clicked, like, you know what, Fifi, this has gone beyond like just, it's like more irrational, not even irrational, just like intellectually you can understand, like, okay, what you're doing is blah blah blah, like 1 2 3, but when it comes to down, like, if you say, okay, you know what, I realize this, let me just go do what I'm doing, like fix what I'm doing wrong, and when you try to that, you can't, like, you feel this sort of imaginary, unexplainable block. So what happened to me is, I mean, I've done speeches. Actually, what's contradictory is that I do drama. I'm majoring in psychology and performance. So, okay, which is gonna be cool. By the end of my degree, I'm gonna have 2 degrees by the end of 4 years. I'm in first year now. I don't know what you guys call it in America. Sorry, I cannot be there. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the main thing that I want to talk about, and the reason I want to specify what I have problems with and how I'm going to deal with it is because I feel like it's not very common, and I do feel that maybe if I had ever found something on YouTube or something that actually had, you know, said something along the lines of what I'm experiencing, somebody had said something about what I've experienced, I would have been able to pick it up much faster. That's why I want to talk about this, so that other people might see, like, hey, oh wow, actually I think I'm experiencing this and I just thought it was something else. So yeah, I want to say, what I have a problem with is speaking like sort of improv, which is more drama, so where it's hard for me in social situations where I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know, I'm not briefed or like know what I'm going to say, like with my friends. And you know what, I want to, okay, firstly, I'm rambling. Firstly, what I saw is that, well, obviously I saw it, but I have difficulty making friends. I can count my friends on one hand. I don't know if that's sad. I think, you know, it's like no new friends. But then it becomes a problem. Like, okay, so my 2 best friends, I went to the same school. We were all in the same school at some point. Although one of them wasn't my best friend when I was at the school, and when I left the school I only became, yeah, long story, that can be another video. But there's the 3 of us, and now all of us go to different varsities. We were in high school together and we had a lot of time together, but I mean, the one is on the other side of Joburg and the other one's in Cape Town. That's like a flight away, if you guys don't know where that is. So yeah, it's far, and I don't want this video to reach 10 minutes, even though I'm gonna cut it, doesn't matter. So it really became a highlight when, like, it highlighted my inability to make friends, because I didn't have my friends that close enough to me to, you know, sort of compensate for when, so like, you know, even if I wasn't really making friends or you know, having someone to talk to at school, at least I know on the weekends I'll have my friends, you know, for example. I experienced the same thing at my high school. I was in that school from grade 7, 7th grade, grade 7, we call it grade 7 here, until grade 9. Sorry, and then I moved and I went to another school and I had friends, and then I got a boyfriend. I had friends, I got a boyfriend simultaneously, and then we were friends. So she came tight. She was actually, sorry if my other friends see this, but she was definitely my tightest best friend. Like, we spent every break together. We talked about everything. Like, it was, it was deep. and then she sort of distanced herself. Well, there was two of them, but the other one, yeah, whatever. She distanced herself because of my relationship with my boyfriend, and because we were really, like, he would take up all my time basically, and I'd want to spend every minute of all my life with him, you know. So yeah, it became a problem, and I can understand. I really understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand, but it's really sad that I had to lose her, and it's really sad that I wasn't able to give her the time that I wanted to, because it's not like I never wanted to spend time with her. I was just so in love with my boyfriend. So yeah, and obviously the way I'm talking about it means that I'm not with him anymore. So yeah, it became worse when I wasn't with him, because now I didn't have both of them, you know. So yeah, so my inability to have friends, to make friends, and you know, then you put up these defenses, and I really told myself that, you know what, people don't want to be my friend, so I'm not gonna try be people's friends. So like, I thought maybe people had this, like, I felt like people had this underlying, like, you know, dislike for me, and I don't know, I didn't really like think of what it was. I was like, you know what, you don't want to be my friend, whatever, I'm gonna live my life, you bad bitch. I'm joking, I didn't call myself a bad bitch. And then you know, you get to this point and you're like, there's no way that, I don't know, I think I'm a nice person. So you build up these defenses, and then you kind of like, you know what, this isn't true. It's not true, and there's something in you that's not right. So I want to go in depth more. I think in another video, because it's taking too long. But yeah, you know a little bit about me now, and I want to put videos, and I want people to watch them. I really hope people will watch my videos, and I'll get subscribers, and I'll get views, and not to be famous or anything, but I feel like I really want this sort of journey that I take to be seen, and maybe someone will understand, you know, and someone's going through the same thing as me, so that we can like go through it together, like sisters, yeah, or brothers, whatever. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I hope you guys like it. Peace.